Hello friends, this is part 8 of our Python full course series. So where in this video we will be focusing on the Python data types, specifically on the sets and frozen sets. As a part of this video, we will see some of the characteristics of set along with some Python examples. So let's get started. Starting with set characteristics, the very first characteristics is sets are unordered. We have already seen the data types, data structures like list and dictionaries, where we already know the lists are ordered data structure, whereas the dictionaries are ordered in some versions and unordered in other versions. But sets are completely unordered set of data type where the values inserted or deleted, added, deleted in the set, that order is not guaranteed. Next one is the set elements are unique. It has to be unique. So you must be already knowing about the facts of set. So it is same across all the languages. So all the elements of set are unique. Next one is in Python, set elements can have only immutable data types. We have already seen what is mutable and immutable data types. You have not seen that video. Please check that video. I'll add the link of that video in the description box. But in Python, the set elements are only can have only immutable data type. That means set cannot have dictionary or list as its item. Now let's get started. We will see some of the Python examples, how set can be created, how items can be added, deleted into the sets, and along with that, we will also see what is frozen sets. So whenever you want to create some list of some unique items, you can always prefer to use a set because set cannot have duplicate items. So every item in the set will be unique. How we can create set? There are two ways to create a set. One is using set method. Like let's say if I want to create a set of some specific numbers, I can simply create set with name as numbers. Then the keyword set. In round brackets, you can set any iterator. So I will be having another session for the iterators and generators, but for now, you can simply assume iterator is any object on which you can iterate. Okay, you can just access its element one by one. That is what the iterator in simple terms. So this is how you can create a set. Let's say now if you want to print the items of set and its type, you can simply use our regular print method and see. Here a set is created. Now notice the difference. You have created set with the curly braces, the uh, round braces, but when it is printed, it is appeared in the curly braces. So this is another method to create the set using curly braces. So I am creating different set. Here I have created set with name colors. So I have added few values. Notice one thing here, I have added this red value twice. And as I mentioned, set can have only unique item. Now let's just try printing this set and see what values does it print. If you see, it has printed blue, green, and red. Red is printed only once, even if I have added this item twice, it's not printed twice because set can have only unique items. Also, in the characteristics, we have seen that the set can have only immutable data type as value. Let's say I am trying to add another value here, which is list. Okay, let's see what does it print. It is saying that unhashable type list. Okay, that means set cannot accept any data types which are mutable data types like list or dictionaries. Okay, so it can have only immutable values. Next one is we can basically set can have any type of item. It is not necessary that one set should have only single type of item. For example, here I have created a set with value integer, then it has string, and then it has a float as well. Let's try printing this set and check if it gives any error. Okay, no, so it has printed all the values. That means the set can accept any type of values. Now let's see some common methods for this set. Here I have created three different sets, set 1, 2, and 3 with some values 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 8, 9, and 1, 2. So we have some common methods for this set, like we can print union of set. And what does union means? Union means the values from two set will be combined, but even if there are some duplicate items in the set, those will be printed only once. So what functions we can use for set union? We can use either this OR operator, or we can use the union built-in function provided on top of sets. These both are used to print the union for the sets. Okay, now let's just see what value does it print. Here, if you see, both the unions, basically using or union, printed the list of items. And if you notice, as I mentioned, even if these items are duplicated in set 1 and set 2, but those are printed only once, it is not repeated. Okay, so this is the output of first print statement, and this is the output of second print statement. Next one is the intersection. Intersection is print the common values from two different sets. Okay. For this, you can use either AND operator or intersection method. So we are doing intersection of set 1 and 2. So this should print the common items from both the set, which is 3 and 4. Okay. If you see, it has printed 3 and 4. Next one is the difference. Okay, so if you want to print the difference, either you can use minus operator or difference method. Okay, this will basically minus operator, the like we do the minus calculation on the number. So what it will do, it will print all the values which are exist in set 1 but not in set 2. Okay, so here in the difference, we can see it has printed 1, 2, and 5. As I mentioned, it will print all the values which are present in set 1 but not in set 2. So 1, 2 is present in set 1 but not in set 2. 3, 4 present in both. That's why it has not printed 3, 4. 5 is present in this set, so that's why it has printed 5. So this is present in 1 but not in 2. 8 and 9 is not printed because those values are not present into set 1. So this is how the difference operator works. Now, there is an operator called symmetric difference. What does that mean? So let's say for symmetric difference, we can use the XOR operator. This is like XOR operation where the common items from the list will not be printed, only the different items from the list will be printed. Okay, so here we can use another method which is called as symmetric difference. Okay, so in this case it should print all the items which are not common between these two sets. So it should already print 1, 2, 4, 5, and 8, 9. Okay, so it has printed 1, 2, 4, 5, 8, 9. For this, you can use the XOR or the symmetric difference method. Another methods which are available for the sets are like if you want to check if any set is subset of another set, you can simply use subset method. Its subset method, it's subset of let's say set 1. Here I am using, let's say, set 3. I just want to check if set 3 is subset of set 1. Subset 3 is 1, 2, and it's actually a subset, so it should ideally print true. Okay, so it has printed true. Now let's just check the reverse. Here I am in set 1 and here set 3. Okay, now it has printed as false because set 1 is not a subset of this thing. Another method we have is superset. Okay, this is exactly reverse as the subset. So the is set 1 is superset of set 3? Yes, because 1 and 2 is already present into set 1. So this is how the superset works. Now there are another few other methods on the set, like to add the item. Let's say set 1 dot add. I want to add value, let's say 10 into set 1, and then I'll print the complete value for the set 1. Okay. Now just see, I had for set 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then added value 10. So it has printed 10. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 10. Now let's try adding value which is already present into the set 1. Let's say I am adding value 2, which is already present into set 1, and let's see what it does. Even if I have asked it to add the value, it will not add that value because it's already present into the set, because we know set can have only unique items. Now let's say if I want to remove any specific value from the set, I can again use remove method. Okay. I have removed value 2, so it has printed 1, 3, and 4 because 2 will be removed from the set. Okay. Again, I'll try to remove the same value and see what happens. Okay. Now it has said that key error. Okay. The value 2 does not exist. Okay. But if you want to use method like delete only if exist, otherwise do not throw any exception. In that case, we can use discard method. Okay. So what this will do here, the 2 will be removed here, and it will again try to remove 2, but here the 2 will not be there in the set. In this case, it will not raise any exception and it will silently come out of it. See this. Okay. It has came out of even if this 2 was not present into the list. If we use remove, it will throw an exception. Now let's just see some update methods based on the set, and these are on top of the intersection and union. Again, I'm using same example of set 1, 2, and 3, and let's say now I want to modify set 1 with the values which are present into set 2 but based on union. So here I have used method update. Okay. What this will do, this will update the set 1 with all the values with the result of this union of set 1 and set 2. So the set 1 will now have the values as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 8, 9. 3, 4 will be common, hence it will not be duplicated. So it will have unique values. Also, set 2 will remain unchanged. Only the set 1 value will be modified. Let's just run this program. Okay. Here you can see the set 1 is actually updated with the union values. Similarly, if we want to update the set based on the intersection values, we can simply use the method called intersection update. Okay. This will update the set 1 with the values which are common in these two sets. So here the set 1 will have value as 3, 4, and set 2 value will remain unchanged. Okay. So if you see, my set 1 is updated with 3, 4, and set 2 values remain unchanged. Okay. These are the update methods. There are more, but I'll just cover these two. Next one is the frozen set. So what is exactly frozen set? So we have seen sets so far, and we know that we can add, delete, update any values from the set. That means sets are mutable. Frozen set are exactly same as set in terms of functionality, but it's just that it is immutable. You cannot edit the frozen set once it is created. Okay. Now let's just see some example of the frozen set. So how we can create the frozen set. The syntax is exactly same. Whatever we have used for the set, it's just that instead of set, we will have to use the frozen set. Now I have created the frozen set and I'll print the value of this frozen set. Okay, fr set. If you see, it is exactly same. The set value is printed. Now let's just try adding some value into this frozen set. Okay, what it will do. Let's say I want to add value 9. If I run this, this has thrown an error that frozen set does not have an attribute which is add. So whatever methods we have used on set in order to update, delete, or add the value, those will not work in case of frozen set. because as I mentioned, the frozen sets are immutable. So that's the only difference. Otherwise, the rest of the functionality will remain same for the set and frozen set. So that's it for the sets and frozen sets from the Python. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to the TechShare channel for more such interesting videos. Thank you.